What time is it? Game time! Woo!
What up, YouTube? If loving CRTs is wrong, we don't want to be right. It's your boys, Detroit Love, P-Dubs Arcade Love, Michael B. the Game Genie, and Nostalgia with another episode of the Super Game Room Dudes Friday Night Just Got Live.
Happy Thanksgiving weekend, everybody. Thanks as always for tuning in to the Friday Funhouse, your favorite and longest running podcast in the home arcade niche, the Super Game Room Dudes. I'm your host, as always, P-Dubs Arcade Loft. With me, Detroit Love and Big Mikey Blue. What's going on, Big Mikey Blue? How are you, man? It's a shame you're wearing that Eagles hat today because maybe you missed what happened earlier, but yeah, the Bears put a hurting on them today.
What? This is a Blue Jays hat.
That's a Blue Jay. What?
Oh, it is the Blue Jays hat. I'm sorry.
The Blue Jays put a hurting on all of Canada
Mike,
when they lost.
you know I'm blind. You know I'm blind.
Series.
I played 15 hours of Demio Dungeons and Dragons VR. My eyes are hurting me, Mike. They're hurting me.
Well,
It's
you're the
killing
one
me.
who wanted to do the show. Me and Carl were like, it's a
Oh,
holiday.
fuck
weekend,
off, man. No, I'm sitting here minding my own business. It's a
Holiday,
Thursday.
man.
My wife and I are having breakfast, relaxing. We were doing online shopping because she's recovering from her foot surgery, so she couldn't go out for Black Friday or want to go out anywhere. And we're shopping online. We got all the Christmas gifts for like our son and some family members all purchased online. All of a sudden, I get a text message from Mike. Yeah, guys, here's the show topics for tonight. Didn't even ask if we were doing the show. Just said, hey, guys, show's scheduled. Here's the topics. And I was like, oh, crap. Mike, why are we doing a stream tonight? Oh,
It's not
man.
Thanksgiving for him. He doesn't care. He had his
Correct, man. Thanksgiving's over. Get with it now.
Yeah. Well, either way, my apologies to all the Philadelphia Eagles fans out there. But my Chicago Bears put you in your place today. We literally ran all over them. I don't know if you guys watched that game or not.
I did. I watched it, actually.
It was a sight. It was a sight to see. Our passing game was ass, but you don't need to pass if you could run for 300 freaking yards on another team. Holy cow. Carl, how them Lions doing? I heard you guys are in third place in the division, 2 spots beneath my Chicago Bears.
I'm sure it's fourth place by now. They are not doing well. The Green Bay Packers, Michael B's adopted team. It's not his real team. He doesn't even watch the games. You know, he just puts on this hat when they win. You know.
Carl, don't say that. You know I watched the game. I watched you guys suffer.
Yeah, they made too many mistakes, man. They was making mistakes that fucking rolled up on St. Brown, broke his ankle, whatever they did to his ankle. It was just one mistake after the other. It's horrible.
It's going to be interesting because now in the next couple of games, the Bears and the Packers play twice in the next couple of games on the road to the playoffs. So, I mean, the Bears are up by a game and a half right now, and if Green Bay can pull off those 2 wins, Green Bay is back in the saddle. So we'll see how it goes.
Bears, everyone was like, up until 2 weeks ago, everyone was like, well, the Bears haven't played anybody. Well, second half of the season, they had the Steelers, the Eagles.
That's not really so
well, the Steelers are a tough team. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're a good team. Steelers, Eagles, Packers twice, Lions one more time, and the 49ers. And sure enough, we walk into the first 2 games and walk out with W's. Have won 9 out of our last 10. Are you starting to bear leave, everybody? I know I am. It's getting sexy out there. That's my coach, baby. Good, better, best. Woo! Bear down, baby. So we'll see. Now, of course, the Bears aren't going to win out, especially when you got the 49ers, the Lions, and 2 games against the Packers. But if the Bears just split that 2-2, they'll still have a fantastic playoff seed and be looking pretty good. So we're not too worried. We're not too worried, Carl, but you should be worried because you're scrambling to win the wild card.
It's a wild year in the NFL, man. You look at it. Dallas destroyed Kansas City the other night. Kansas City are 6-6, and the Ravens are 6-6. I don't know what's going on. It's bizarro land. Carl, we got a super chat. Do you want to read this one out?
Jason Little Alien, thank you for the $5 super chat. Mike called and told me I can't spend any time with my family, so this show better crank up the energy. Well, that is definitely going to happen. And Jason, we appreciate you as always. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow, you are here to support.
Thanks, buddy.
So we appreciate you.
Thanks for being here and moderating the live chat. Same with Rich Rodello and all them. Minus that, I did Black Friday shopping today. I watched the Bears game and just spent quality time. My wife, unfortunately, her recovery from her foot surgery has been a lot more challenging than both her and I thought. They were like, oh, yeah, you're going to go home. You'll have this walking boot cast on and you'll be fine in a few days. And it's been more than a few days. And she's still in like severe pain, taking the medications they gave her, which help with the pain, but she's still barely moving around, and it's kind of put a little bit of a damper on Thanksgiving. But luckily, we weren't hosting this year. It was just the 2 of us, so that made it so much easier on her. And she's like, oh, what should I make for dinner? I'm like, babe, let's go small this year. We have this big turkey. We put the turkey in the roaster. We only made like 2 or 3 side items. We kept it really small because I didn't want her slaving away in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but how was your guys' Thanksgiving? What'd you guys do for Thanksgiving dinner, Carl? And Mike, I'm sure you celebrated our Thanksgiving as well up in Canada.
Well, we just stayed homebound, and the girls cooked up. We did Cornish hens this year, so we had Cornish hens, candy.
I love those little Cornish hens, those little like mini chickens. I love them.
They were delicious. Macaroni and cheese, deviled eggs, all the collard greens, all the traditional things. Great. And once dinner was done, I put everything in little meals, so you don't have to go and look in those little mystery foil wrapped containers and try and figure out what you want. I put everything in glass bowl, containers, meals, so you can go out there and grab a meal, and whatever didn't fit one of those, I froze it for later, so we should be good to go for a while.
Beautiful, beautiful. Tonight, guys, we got a number of topics we want to talk about. We're going to try and keep it a short show tonight. We're going to try and really push for that 1 hour and 18 minutes that we're well known for in this business. Tonight's topics include Iconic Arcade, Evercade, Pinball FX VR, Basic Fun Star Wars, Buy Stuff, Star Wars PC modding, and some exclusive updates from Glenn and GRS Thunderstick Studios. So we got a number of cool items to talk about. Pretty excited about this, but before we do, we got to say hi to who's here in the live chat. Mike, do you want to do it tonight?
No, I can't do it. I'm serious. I actually got a thing going on.
I told you not to take a bump before we go live, Mike. You don't.
I gotta get hyped.
I gotta get hyped. All right. If you're here and you want your shout outs, speak out now or forever hold your peace. We got Wild Bill's here, Bill's Retro Gaming Show. Bo knows Tecmo is getting absolutely biblical in the live chat. He knows the inside joke behind that one. Console Kits is here. Holy shit. Danny Z, Novasonic, JJ. We got some of the best moderators. Jason Little Alien, Mike Hawkhurts, Ritual Dello, MS Rich. Stevie Sale is here. What's going on, Stevie? C. Mart is here as well. We also have Meatball Saucy. What's going on, Meatball? Johnny J, JJ, Hector, John Fritz. A lot of Johns in the chat. Holy shit. B. Kirby. Billy Woods Mods is here. Nooner's here as well. JJ, I think we already got. Who else is here? If you want your shout-outs, you better speak now or forever hold your peace. Someone remove that asshole out of the live chat, please. Danny Z's here as well. Triumph or Die is here as well. Blogan is here. Shogekku is here as well. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Oh, man, my eyes are so sore from so much VR gaming this week. Maurice is here. Is this crazy old Maurice? Or is it a different Maurice?
Who's crazy old Maurice?
There's a guy who always comments on my channel named Crazy Old Maurice, and you all change your YouTube handle names all the frickin' time. Like, what's funny is a couple people have commented recently on my videos, and they've changed their names, Mike. And what's funny
no, that's something YouTube's doing. That's something YouTube's doing.
Well, what's funny, Mike, is I'll click on it, and like, you know, because when you like look at comments, you're like, I've never seen this person before. I can click on it, and I can see how many times you've commented on my channel, the most recent comments you left on my channel, as well as how many likes or hearts I gave you in response to your comments. And I'm sitting there, I click on these names, and it says, this person's left 87 comments on your channel. And I'm like, who the hell is this? Because all the names are changing. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember who everybody is. But there you go. All right, we also got, who else is here? Oh, wait, hold on. It's a different Maurice. Okay, thanks so much. Sir Sega's here as well. And Ezekiel, the Chicago Ranger, is here. But Carl, what he throw here in the toupee jar?
Chicago. What the? Oh, the Retro Ranger. Chicago Retro Ranger. $5 super chat. Hey, Mike. Danny wants to borrow my credit card. He says he's going to buy Arcade with him. What should I do?
Never give Danny any more money ever. He's a piece of shit, Ezekiel. He's a bag of shit, as Zim would say.
He's bleeding you dry, buddy. He's bleeding you dry. Hector here, yeah. YouTube changed. Yeah, Hector was Conel. You know what I mean? So that's weird. But we love Conel. Everyone should know Conel from the Discords. If you participate in the Discords, he's been in there for years. Anyway, guys, let's get this show on the road. So first off, let's do the GRS stuff real quick. A big shout out to Glenn at Glenn's Retro Show. He texted me yesterday, wishing me a happy Thanksgiving. I sent him a reply, and then he sent me a picture of some really cool like 3D printing stuff he was working on, because he's been doing a lot of 3D printing, right? And 3D printing is something I've always wanted to get into, so I had messaged him back yesterday on the holiday saying, what kind of 3D printer do you have? I've always wanted to get into it. So he finally responded to me today, and we got to talking, but so we talked about 3D printers and stuff, but I said, hey, by the way, we're doing a show tonight. Mike is forcing us to. Do you have any updates for us on your stuff? So here's the quick updates from Glenn and Glenn's Retro Show, and let's go ahead and get you guys a little visual aid right here. By the way, guys, make sure you take advantage of the Black Friday sale. Everything is 20% off on the Thundersticks website. Moderators, if you could share a link in the chat, we'd appreciate it. Use code BF20. All right. So here we go. Here's the updates. Okay, so Viper Venom boards are on track to be released soon. So that's a heads up there. A lot of people have been wanting to know what's going on with the Viper Venoms. Viper Venoms are on track. Expect an update from Glenn very soon. When you say the Viper Venom, is that the AtGames Viper Venom or just the Viper Venom? I think just the Viper Venom.
Okay.
Yep. He is working on a separate controller for Paperboy and looking to release that hopefully in 2026. So for those of you who have always wanted to make a dedicated Paperboy arcade, keep your eyes on GRS. He also said, right now the Ikari Warrior sticks, those yellow, how many way joysticks are they again? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Rotary joysticks.
Rotary joysticks. Yeah, right here. He wanted to remind everyone that those are 40% off. So many of us put out videos and mods and stuff for them. I put them in a Legends Gamer Mini, and it's awesome. It's awesome to use as an arcade stick. 40% off on his website. Make sure you guys check that out. He is fine-tuning the 720 controller. He's also, not only is he working on the Paperboy controller, but the 720 controller. And it looks like that also could be released in 2026. The Build-A-Cade FUs, the big arcades, are on tracks. No expected delays, so hopefully come February, March, those will be coming out to Kickstarter backers. And he's going to release something called, and I don't know what this is, a Star Wars Enhancer Kit in early 2026. So I don't know what that means, but keep your eyes peeled for GRS on that. And working on a... Okay, here it is. Also, for those of you who like those little 1/6 arcades of his, these Build-A-Cade things, the Build-A-Cade kits. So for those of you who like these Build-A-Cade kits, he also has a Build-A-Cade printable brake, gas, shift up and down, and pedals all in the works, and those should hopefully be released as well. So if you wanted to do some like little mini racing arcades with those controls, those will be coming out. And he's also working on a 4-inch HDMI compatible 4:3 screen for the Build-A-Cades as well. So
horizontal screen.
Yes.
Horizontal screen.
Yep. So whatchamacallit, he said I didn't have to say all those updates, but I went ahead and I said them anyway. So there you guys go.
It's nice that you did that for. It's nice that you did that for Glenn. No one does anything for Glenn.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we never talk about Glenn.
I saw the pictures of the pedals that he's doing for the racing Build-A-Cade. Those things look pretty sweet. So I'm looking to learn more about that once he gets that available. Looks pretty good.
Just a heads up, guys. I saw someone mentioned they bought his yoke yesterday. Just a heads up for the people. We're going to be talking about the Basic Fun Star Wars cab a little bit later. For those of you looking to maybe buy his yoke to pair with the Basic Fun Star Wars cab, Buy Stuff Store actually recently got a Basic Fun Return of the Jedi in. They confirmed you cannot use Glenn's yoke on the Basic Fun Star Wars cab. It's not compatible without an adapter, so they're currently working on that yet. So don't rush out and buy a yoke if you're planning on picking up the Basic Fun Star Wars just yet.
Good stuff there. And, sorry, I'm getting all kinds of pop-ups here. It's crazy right now.
Well, that's what happens when you go on the porn websites. Detroit Love knows.
All my stuff is local.
Your stuff is low. Can you send me a link to your Plex server, please?
Oh man, I'm scared to see Carl's Plex server. I don't know about you, Mike.
Plex is a legitimate service now, TV service now.
Yeah. Can I tell you something funny? So sure. Justin Console Kits took the week off. And he was like, yeah, I got the week off, guys. Let me know some movie recommendations. And I was the first one to respond. And I said, check out Pirates starring Jesse Jane. And I just left it. And he came back a couple minutes later and he's like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, so much, man. So much. But it's actually a pretty decent movie if you can get past all the porn.
If you just fast forward through the nudity, the storyline is fantastic.
It's the first big budget porn movie ever made. Like, it's really good.
The Chicago Retro Ranger, another $5 super chat. Guys, I need help. I asked Cool Toy for ROMs. He sent this program called LimeWire. Said it was highly reliable. Is that what you guys use too?
Do you remember LimeWire for
I haven't done that in a long time.
How many PCs did that infect back in the day?
Oh man, but that was the way to get the free music, and
Oh, yeah.
you know, people are like, why should?
What was the music thing before LimeWire? What was that?
Napster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Napster.
Yep, and then eventually, you know, the industry was like Apple Music and Spotify and all these other ways where artists can get monetized for people to download their music.
Very little money from those streaming services.
But it also, the number of people that use that just for the sake of convenience, as well as not worrying about getting viruses and malware and crap on their computers. You know, because keep in mind, right now you could play every single retro arcade game. You could go download it and play it right now. But there's so many of you out there, a lot of people who even watch our show, despite all the YouTube tutorials or written tutorials on websites on how to do that stuff, you know, putting on a pirate hat and doing that stuff. There's people, Mike, that just refuse to do it and learn it. They just want to they're happy, point, click, download, play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have to remember that, guys. A lot of times I see so many stupid ass YouTubers, as well as people in the community, who comment on people's comments like you could just play this for free. Keep in mind, the other guy on the other side of the internet there, on the other side of the computer, might not care, might not want to know, might not even be interested in doing it that way. You know what I mean? So...
Well, I've always found that fascinating. Like when I used to collect retro games, I'd be like, "Oh, I spent $200 to get this copy of Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers 2," and then of course there'd be some asshole in my comment section being like, "You could have just used a Pi," or I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the Nintendo Classic. I had to wait in line for 5 hours. Could have just used a Pi." Yes, I know Pis exist. I'm aware of them, but at the same time, let me enjoy gaming the way I want to enjoy them, you elitist cocksucker.
I still get emails all the time. People like, "Hey, can you mod my, Street Fighter or whatever cab?" And I'm like, I have zero interest in doing that. I hadn't done it in so long. I wouldn't even know what these modern machines even do, because I hadn't done one within modern arcade one up.
Yeah.
And it could all be the same parts, but I just have zero interest.
Yeah, totally understandable. Let's get on to our first topic, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about Iconic Arcade. Let me go ahead and get the Happy Thanksgiving thing off the screen for you guys. So, Mike, what's the scoop with Iconic Arcade?
So, unfortunately, on the Arcade Insiders last week, which we'll talk about in just a second, Iconic Arcade used their show as a platform to announce that they were actually going to have to delay further with the pre-order for Iconic Arcade. These were originally supposed to come out in June. Then they were promised to come out in October. Why is that on the... Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to fix it. Relax.
Yeah. Then they were promised to come out in October. And then we were told the final delay was going to be the cabs were going to come before Christmas. Looks like John D got the golden sample, wasn't happy with the quality, and made a super tough call. As much as people want to shit on him because they were saying, "Oh, the cabs were never going to be here, nothing's ready." If what he's saying is true, and I believe it to be, he got the golden sample, was unhappy with the quality, then made the call to delay them further again because you want to ship the best possible product when it comes out. Huge integrity move, especially when it was going to make his company look bad, to delay him further. So he did do that. But what they did to offset this is they offered a huge discount where they're going to return $150 to the pre-order holders. So if you paid $6.99 for your pre-order, they're going to refund you $150. And on top of that, you get a bunch of extra Capcom games. We found out afterwards, Neo's Arcade News put up a post from the Arcade Insiders saying everybody's going to get the Capcom games. So that's not exclusive to just the pre-order holders. But the $150 off is the big one. So kudos to them on doing that. And also, I will say, as much as people are going to shit on it, it was the right call. If something's not right, he could have rushed it out just to make it on time, but you know, pulling it back, making sure people get the right product is the right call to make there. I'll let you guys kind of give me your opinions on it. And, you know, not that I let you, but I do want to talk about
Mike.
something I am concerned about in the way that the message was delivered and what's appropriate for a company to do.
Well, I mean, John D could have simply just said, if you don't fucking like the wait, go use a fucking pie. You know,
Carl, there's children watching. I would never say such things.
hey,
That's two more for the swear jar. Two more for the swear jar.
we need to bring back the swear jar.
Yeah. Did they? Did he give? Okay, so he said it's delayed. Did he give a new timetable? Was that part of the?
I think they said early January. I can't remember exactly
so now,
that part.
Now we're looking at. All right. So now this is the 1, 2, 3. Is this the fourth delay or third delay?
Third delay.
It's third delay. Okay. So they said January, and did they
delay is the question.
Right. Now, did they update the VMI website or the Iconic Arcade website with these updates?
No, that's what's really funny about this and disappointing.
Did they email their customers and tell? Did anyone here pre-order an Iconic Arcade, and did you receive an email with this update? Let us know in the chat.
Nobody did. They specifically put it through the show, the Arcade Insiders, and expected everybody to get the news from there. And you know, that's their decision to make. Any company can work with whoever they want and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to do your normal things, like maybe put it up on your Facebook page or put a notice out on your website or send an email to your customers. Like, to leave it in the hands of what's a brand new YouTube show is just a very strange and inappropriate business move.
I'm confused. So you're saying it's not on their website, not on the retail website where these are sold. They also didn't email the customers who pre-ordered. And also on top of that, you're saying no mention of this on their corporate Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
Nothing. Apparently Spreetail is eventually going to email people and tell them.
Right. I have no problem whatsoever if a company says, hey, you know what, we're going to let someone make an announcement for them. Keep in mind, when you do that, then people think you are the face. You know what I mean? Like, for years, AtGames would go to me first and say, P-Dubs, here's the update. And then after I gave the update, they would share it around. You know what I mean? And for years, people were like, oh, P-Dubs works for AtGames, when I never worked for them. You know what I mean? So I totally understand that. Like, you know, and I have no problem with that. But if you don't participate in this YouTube community, as well as considering, think about it, guys, not everybody watches every channel. Guess what? How many customers don't even know about this? You know what I mean? So if they want to have someone make an announcement for them instead of them officially making an announcement, totally fine. But make sure you send out the information via email to everyone who placed an order, letting them know. You know, do the updates on your Facebook or your Instagram, update your damn websites, do something so general consumers are aware as to the status of this. But minus the way the announcement was made, the fact that they're knocking $150 off for those people who have been waiting already, this is the third delay, plus giving them 5 bonus games, was a very nice gesture on their part. Oh, yeah. Which kind of smooths it over. Now, John D., when you make a video like that, please don't make it sound like a eulogy in your video. It was the most sad and depressing. Like, if I was a pre-order holder, even with John D., the way the message was delivering, I would have canceled, because I'm like, oh my God, this guy sounds sad. He sounds like someone got hit by a car, and this is a travesty, and this is not giving me faith in the company. You can deliver bad news, but also do it positively and let people know, like, hey guys, you know, we're going to have to push this back one more month, but you're going to be so happy when you receive it. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be great. And just as an apology and as a thank you for your patience, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you 5 more games. We're also going to give you $150 off. I mean, you do it fast and fun and excited, like, and guess what? People would have been like, wow, is John D being held hostage? None of that would have happened. You know what I mean? It was a very sad video to watch.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the picture there now. Let me see if I can just do this. It's not going to look very good, but I can't get it to come up and download it to the show. So you got to see this. Someone made this from the community, and I just thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. So I don't have my screen set up right, so it's going to look like shit, and I'm really sorry about this, but let me just bring this up.
While you're looking for that, I'll ask P-Dubs, you asked a question, who received the email from them? I would ask who received their $150 back, because if you're going to give
nobody, not yet.
Yeah, why wait? I mean, what's the why wait?
Mike, did you make this?
No, I didn't make it. I don't know if I should share who did, but this was shared with me, and I was like, yikes.
So there's nothing wrong with delivering bad news. I think we're all grown people. We can take it, but try and deliver it with some like sound a little more confident about what's happening. You know what I mean? So yeah, very funny pick, Mike. Very funny pick. So
and I agree with Andy here. I'd rather they take it off the half I still owe.
There you go.
If you're gonna do it, it should already be done. And if they look at their balance, it should reflect that. Especially if you're not, like P-Dub said, distributing the news in a way that people can actually receive it. I wouldn't care about receiving it if I looked at my balance owed and it was less by $150. I wouldn't even need to know why.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh, they gave me a refund. Thank you.
I think honestly, and I will say this, in terms of what they did, like it's unheard of. Nobody's given like a discount like this. The 5 games I'm a little confused by, because Neo did put up a post saying everybody was going to get those anyways. So I don't know if that's specific. John did mention it, but Neo said everybody was going to get it on a different Facebook post. So I go back. This was an awesome choice. It was the right choice to delay it, to make sure it's right, because you don't want to send out something that's broken instead of getting something out in a timely manner. It's better good late than broken early, especially if it's something that can't be fixed easily. I really like the update. I really like the $150 off, which I thought was a really good thing. If there's extra games, specifically for the pre-order holders, that's cool too. I'll go back again, and P-Dubs, I think you did a really good job of explaining it as well. I don't understand the communication. Like, why lock it behind a show and not share it with everybody or get that information out? No problem with them sharing it with the show. That's fine. It's just, you can't assume everybody's going to watch this show.
I don't even know what show you guys are talking about. So
exactly. Right.
There you go. So yeah, no problem with you doing that, but you gotta share it to where it actually reaches everyone who potentially pre-ordered, so they're aware of what's going on. So
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
Oh boy. What do you got there, Carl?
This is a apple rum cake or something.
There you go.
P-Dubs loves people eating on there. You're making him very happy right now.
I don't love it at all.
Oh,
No,
P-Dubs,
I would have gotten away with it.
P-Dubs, I haven't got congratulations because of my new friend I've got here. My Black Friday purchase.
Well, you had to, because if you recall, I broke into your house and stole your keyboard.
I don't think that was real. I think
it
that
was caught on camera. That was real. That was 100% real. I'll get you, P-Dubs. Anyway. So, funny story. We go from talking real quick there about piracy stuff to a company that actually sells licensed stuff. And keep in mind, we cover these companies, and also we cover plenty of ways to play these games via modding, via nefarious means, if you will. But also there's companies out there that officially license and sell this stuff, and that way people have access to these games who don't want to fiddle with the naughty side of things, right? And Evercade, man, they have just been cranking out stuff like crazy the last couple of years. Very exciting for them and all the stuff they're working on. And they just announced 2 more cartridges coming out here, Mike. We got Taito Arcade 3, and then we also have the Turrican Collection. So those just got announced, and also they shipped out a whole bunch of cartridges to people already. I think last week, like pretty much everybody, if you pre-ordered Rare, Taito, Llamasoft, the Neo Geo cartridges, those should have been arriving to people who pre-order those, whether you ordered one or more. Plus, they sent out a bunch for reviewers to review as well. So, Mike, what are your thoughts here on this Taito Arcade 3 collection? Have you had a chance to take a look at this?
Well, I'm a big fan of Kadash, but like I played Kadash mainly on the TurboGrafx 16, not the arcade version. I just saw something there. Let's take a look at the games list and see what we've got going on. Taito Arcade 3, Kadash. I saw Quicks. I hate Quicks. You know this already.
Kicks.
Quicks.
Okay. There's
Puzzle
no
Bobbles.
you.
Puzzle Bobbles, not my jam either. Fairyland Story, I'm not familiar with. There's Kadash. Now that's some good ass gaming. What? Camel Tree. Lunar Rescue. Ooh, Football Champ looks fun.
Can never get enough of those
Zookeeper!
retro arcade soccer style games. A lot of them are fun to play, right? So,
Zookeeper and Kadash and that soccer game look like the biggest fun on this, but I think they're reaching the end of the Taito bubble there for quality games left to publish.
Yeah, there's not very many there that they've done 2. This is the 3rd cartridge. Hopefully they'll move on to something else after this. So there you go.
Now, are you a fan of the Turrican games? Are you familiar with those?
No, not off the top of my head. So
we got them a little bit in the U.S., but I think they were mainly popular over in the U.K.
Mike, it's Camel Try, not Camel Toe.
I didn't say it was. I said it was Camel Tree, but it's Camel Try.
No, you said Camel Toe. Billy Woods heard it himself.
No,
PG,
he heard what he wanted to hear.
PG liked Moose Knuckle. Oh my god. But there you go. Kadash, Camel Toe, Crazy Balloon, Football Champ, Lunar Rescue, Puzzle Bobble, Kicks, The Fairyland Story, and Zookeeper. It is not Quicks. There is no U. It is Kicks. The Q followed by an I makes a K sound.
The game should be destroyed, in my opinion.
Makes a K sound. It's Kicks, not Quicks.
The hell with Kicks. But this is Evercade in a nutshell. There's some really good games on there like Zookeeper, Kadash, and that soccer game. But it's always paired with some other stuff. Like you get the whole gambit of games, and you get to explore and find out if you become a big fan of Camel Toe.
Oh my God, Mike, you're hilarious. All right, let's take a look here at the Turrican Collection. This cartridge also, you guys, you could pre-order this on the Evercade websites now, as well as here in the United States. They have to go through, who do we have to go through now? The Big Bad Toy Store now? Or who do we go through?
Fun Stock or something we said last time.
No.
Oh, it's not Big Bad Toy Store. No, God.
No. Guys, who do we order our Evercade carts from again here in the U.S. now that they changed it? Let us know in the chat.
Shipping to the...
All right, let's see here. All right, Super Turrican 2. This actually looks like some fun games, man.
Oh, they are. They're really good.
It looks like a bunch of running gunners. So
yeah.
Mega Turrican. Okay. There you go.
Mega Turrican was popular here in the States, but mainly like these were games that were popular, like Cammy said, a lot on the Amiga, UK based. It was a really popular UK series.
Yeah. JJ's got some thoughts here. Turrican games are a lot of fun. Rondo, Castlevania are who I've been pre-ordering. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Castlevania.
Games? Yeah.
Castlemania games is who we order from now. Okay, there you go. You know what's funny too is I still get
Songbird. Songbird is who else you can order from.
Songbird. There you go.
Someone said Snowboard. And Cammy keeps saying, please check out Roguecraft.
And they still sell some on Amazon and here in the US as well. So there you go. Castlemania, that's it. So I a lot of these with like Fun Stock and who does not New Wave Toys, Quarter Arcades use. Quarter Arcades, who do they use for ordering?
quarterarcades.us.
No, they were using someone else. Remember, I would always get the two of them flip
I
flop.
can't remember now off the top of my head.
Yeah, because like fun's. Yeah, it's just so many different retailers for these things. Just sell everything on Amazon. That's all we want. It's nice and easy that way, right?
Just Geek.
Just Geek. There you go. See, I would always get them flip flopped. I always confuse Fun Stock and Just Geek all the time. So, and then some people are using Woot. I have never ever in my entire life bought anything off Woot. Have you guys?
I don't think it's available in Canada. Like I've seen a lot of really great deals, but I think it's a U.S. Amazon like clearance affiliate or something.
I'm surprised it's still around, to be honest with you.
All right, guys, are you interested in any of these cards? Let us know in the chat. I saw some people were interested in the Turrican cartridge, which, you know, I've never played these games myself.
I've never played any of those games there.
I'm so deep into the Evercade collection now. I'll probably get them anyways. I hate roguelike games. I'll still go back and buy Roguecraft probably. Like I looked at it now. I got half my second shelf filled up now of Evercade games. It's wild.
Yeah, there are a lot of cartridges now if you think about it. I don't know the exact number, but they got to be around what, 75 cartridges or more?
Oh, I don't have 75 because I've never bought any of the Commodore 64 games, but yeah, I have one now. I got that Lamasoft collection.
Yeah,
that was sent to me.
Yeah, I have about 35 Evercade cartridges.
I think that's where I'm too.
Yeah, I have 2. And the ones I want are legacy, so you can't even buy them. So,
that's the hard thing, right? Like, there's some of those carts like are big money. Oh my God, 78 carts! I'm nowhere near that.
I thought
Probably
it was
half.
75. So yeah, 78. These two make 80. So there you go. James hates everything. His Evercade collection's up to 0. And Little Alien says the best Commodore games will never be on an Evercade cart, unfortunately. That's interesting. Well, so Evercade's doing good stuff. If you want to find a way to access a whole ton of games, we're talking they have now a library of 600 games. Check them out. If you're interested, pick it up. If you're not, don't.
And I must say, I pulled out my Evercade handheld the other day. Turned it on, hadn't played it in months, and just came on. So the battery doesn't drain. So I love that about it. I thought I would like the Lara Croft, but I don't play it much. But my Duke Nukem, I pull that thing out, play some Duke Nukem. I'm glad I have that ability to play that classic game whenever I want to.
Do you play Duke Nukem like the old PC game, or do you play Duke Nukem 3D? I love the old PC.
Yeah, I do 1 and 2. I don't think I've even tried the 3 yet.
Yeah. So I will tell you, I have something else that's little that I like to take out and play with from time to time, and nothing beats it.
Oh my God, Mike! Nothing beats it except you.
That's right.
All right, so let's pivot over.
Look at James in the chat. What a jerk, man! Not hating on Evercade. Yeah, right, James. James hates everything. He was literally like, I have 0 carts. I'm too good for Evercade.
Look at Rich Odello. He's got every single cartridge. He's a completionist, is what he was trying to say. I hope Evercade move into the 3/4 scale market. I don't see them doing that.
I wouldn't be too sure. I heard rumors.
Oh, yeah? Well, what'd you hear?
And a while back that they were surprised about the success of the Evercade alphas, and they were exploring it.
Well, all they need to do is release a couple of themed Evercade 3/4 scale or larger machines and just make them swappable with your cartridges, you know, kind of like the Evercade Alpha, where it just has the cartridge slots on it. And I think people would be happy with that. But then again, you could do that already today with the Evercade VS console. All you need to do is take an arcade one up, put that HDMI converter board on the back, and your zero delay USB encoder boards. And guess what? You could plug an Evercade VS console into an arcade one up and play your games. Which,
Or another great option, which is on sale right now for 30% off for Black Friday. Get yourself an AtGames Tank Stick VR. You can literally put your Evercade system on top of it, plug the controls into it, and be playing arcade shit
Exactly.
right off your Evercade VS on a TV.
Yep. People have been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Evercade, Megacade. But moving on to something that I find very exciting is when it comes to playing pinball, digital pinball, I have been really, really just falling more and more in love with playing VR pinball. It's become my go-to as much as I love when it comes to digital pinball. As much as I love having, these pinball machines in my house and stuff, I just really, really enjoy the VR experience. And especially with like the Arcade. That's a really cool way to play as well. But we got some exciting news coming off the heels of the Elvira packs coming out. We're getting more monsters, right, Mike? Coming out?
That's correct. This is for me. This was the big announcement, the one I was really excited about. The Universal Monsters pack is coming to Pinball FX VR, so we're going to be able to play Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is broken if you just keep hitting move that car. And then also Monster Bash, which is one of my favorite Pinball FX games of all time. So I'm super excited. I mean, pretty much at this point, everything I could ever want to play is on Pinball FX VR.
Yeah. And it's a fun experience. Now, keep in mind, too, the physics are the physics. In my opinion, the games are easier to play on VR.
They're a little slower,
than they are to play on, let's just say, for example, AtGames or on PC or console. Like Mike says, the games seem to be a little bit slower, easier to keep your eye on the ball and stuff. But great games here coming. I'm pretty excited to see that these games are coming. What about you, Carl? You like these classic Williams games, right, buddy?
Yeah, I am definitely a fan. I did see the notice. I'm excited. December 4th, these things are going to be released. A Creature from the Black Lagoon is definitely a table I enjoy. I don't think I've ever mastered it, but I enjoy playing it. And so I'm looking forward to it. I have been, like you P-Dubs, this has been my preferred way to play is with the VR tank stick from Arcade.
Oh, boy, is it ever. And wait till you get that haptic kit in there.
Yeah, I got that on order, so I'm definitely waiting for that to come. Can't wait for it to get here. So I'm excited about this pack here.
And then also they announced Charlie Brown Christmas from Pinball FX, which is one of my favorite, as you guys know if you've been following me, favorite Zen Studios pinball games ever made for two reasons. Number one, it's my must-watch every year Christmas thing. There's three things I have to watch. I have to watch A Christmas Carol.
We just watched that yesterday.
And usually I watch like 2 or 3 different versions. Like you got to watch Scrooged, you got to watch the Muppet Christmas Carol, you got to watch the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol.
Disney's A Christmas Carol is definitely Jim Carrey.
So I usually watch multiple versions of Christmas Carol every year. So let's just say that's one. And then, of course, White Christmas with Bing Crosby, one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love it. And then, of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. Every year. I have to watch that stuff every holiday season.
Can I throw a couple suggestions in there too? So there's a couple other movies you guys should watch. One of which is called Black Christmas. You don't want to watch the most recent one. You want to watch the 1978 original, great Canadian horror movie. Then there's also the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. You can watch Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. But that one is really only good for the meme Garbage Day. And they're coming out with a new Silent Night, Deadly Night starring the guy who played Corey in Halloween Ends coming out this year. There's also Christmas Evil, Better Watch Out. Lots of great Christmas-themed horror movies. It always gets overlooked. Everybody's like, what about Die Hard? Explore some other things. Look at The Morose this Christmas.
And for me, I'm not quite into the horrors there, but I do enjoy watching reindeer games at this time of year with Ben Affleck robbing the casino. Really cool movie.
Mike, I'm trying to talk about the family-friendly movies, and you're in here talking about all the nastiness. How dare you?
But I like.
Terry B was involved in that first Black Christmas movie. That's awesome.
Is my mic on?
I can hear you now,
Terrifier
Carl.
3 is a Christmas classic too.
Go
Well,
ahead,
Polar
Carl.
Express. Polar Express is you talking about family related.
I like Polar Express.
Polar Express. I like
With
that.
the Tom Hanks one. I
Yes.
like it. I like it. I like it. But let's go ahead and throw this on stage because let's be honest, this is going to look super cool in VR, and that is going to be the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's coming up right here. Take a look right here. Get hyped. The environment, and I like that they have what is her name? Lucy's booth back there. So yeah, this is.
I never play with those characters that much, and I'm trying to get myself to turn those on and play more with them.
Oh, you're talking about with like the special.
Yeah, like the snowman there and the tree popping up.
Oh, I always played with Elvira turned on. I don't know about you guys. she cracks me up the way she leans over the table and stuff. It's hilarious. Yeah. It's a cartoon, but it's funny. And then also we had some more games announced as well. Let's take a look. What do we got right here, Mike?
The Godzilla. Is that where we at? The Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. Godzilla.
Kong, and then Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, just more awesomeness. If you guys like VR pinball, do me a favor, give me a 1 in the chat and let me know. If you don't like it, give us a 2. I think it's really cool and it's a fun way to play pinball. So it's a great way to burn your eyes out before you go to bed. Look at the Kong screaming.
The craziest thing about the VR, I can play pinball forever, and my battery's just fine. But if I play walkabout golf, my battery's dead.
MG takes up a lot of juice, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but having him insult you with that British accent for 2 hours completely drains your battery.
Well, it depends. Like if you play like Walkabout Golf VR in a group, and if you play with like one like solo or 2, 3, 4 people, you could go through an 18-hole course in less than an hour. And even if you have just the standard battery that comes with a MetaQuest 3, you'll be fine. But when you play with groups of 5, 6, 7, 8, it takes so much longer. We've had times, especially if you play a hard course, where people have to take more shots to finally to get to the next hole. Like I've had like 8 people playing a hard course go like 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Depending on Mike, you got somewhere to be?
No, I just got a message, man. I don't know what your problem is. Relax. I think honestly, Detroit Love, with the Walkabout Golf thing, I think when you're online connected with other people and stuff like that, it drains the battery quicker than if you're just playing like normal games by yourself.
Yeah. 8 people on an easy course though, 2 hours at least. You're going to be there 2 hours. All right, so that's what's going on with Pinball FX VR. Mike, why don't you take it away and tell us what's going on with Basic Fun and Star Wars? You wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, I put it in the thumbnail because I think this might be one of the better deals of Black Friday and the holiday season right now. Basic Fun did have some deals through Spreetail for like WrestleFest and Centipede, but none of them are this cheap. The brand new Star Wars Return of the Jedi cabs are currently available at Walmart for $449 US. Not on sale in Canada, but
they're not at Amazon?
No, not at Amazon. They're at Walmart.
Interesting.
These originally came out through Target at a introductory price of $550 and Walmart at $550. And for Black Friday, they're taking $100 off. So I've seen a lot of people in the community pick them up. If you've watched my review and my feedback, I mean, this is still a really, really good cab. I actually found out from Buy Stuff this week because Buy Stuff got their cab in and we were going back and forth. So their 19-inch monitor, BOE monitor, does work with it. So that's something I've got my eye on going forward. And I haven't got any feedback from them on how it improves the picture. But they actually did a teardown of the yoke. And it turns out that this yoke is probably better than Arcade 1-Ups, and it's not as good as Glenn's, but it's better than Glenn's in one specific way. They actually use bungees inside instead of springs, like a high-end driving wheel, to actually control the way the yoke works.
Interesting. Well, they were bragging, saying, hey, we think our yoke is better than what Arcade 1-Up released. I remember that. We were hearing that throughout this, when they did that interview back in like January at that toy fair. they were bragging about the quality of their yoke. Now, you've played with both. Did you notice a difference? Or was it?
Yeah, I noticed that the yoke had a greater amount of tension, like when moving, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is really good." So what Buy Stuff told me is it's the same as their driving kit and others, cheaper ones like the old Star Wars yoke and Glenn's yoke. Even though Glenn's yoke is really well done, it's got all these great parts, are done with springs, where this is done with bungees, which give it kind of that ease of movement instead of that dead stop that you'll get with a wheel like Arcade 1-Up and those old yokes in the middle. This has more fluid movement.
Yeah. But also said it had cheapy feeling buttons. Well, just
the back bomb buttons.
Oh, gotcha. So Mike, would you recommend people buy this for $449, or is that? I mean,
like I saw someone on the one of the Facebook groups earlier, and they were looking at this deal, especially the $449, and they were like, "I've been waiting for Arcade 1-Up to re-release it. I don't know." I said, "Here's the thing about it. The cab's really good. Like once you get it, great marquee, looks good. The things you have to take into consideration: the yoke's 3 inches too short, and the screen." And he said, "Well, I've got the Dig Dug Arcade 1-Up with the bad screen, and that doesn't really bother me." And I said, "Okay, well, you won't be bothered by this screen. Keep in mind the vector graphics don't look as good as they look. So if those things don't bother you, I mean, $150 off this. The original Star Wars was $600 US, wasn't it?"
I think eventually it got up there. I don't think it was that price.
Was it $500 US at first?
I think so. I think it was a $499 arcade.
Yes, I mean this is even cheaper than that.
Yeah, I think the later Star Wars was like 600, wasn't it? When Shop Hippo was carrying it.
Yeah, $599 through there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a really good build. There's a lot of things I like about it. The important things to remember is you're probably going to want to buy a booster because the cab is a little short. It needs to be about anywhere from 3 to about 6 inches higher. And, if you're okay with the TN monitor and okay with the vector graphics not showing up as good as they should on the screen, I mean, $449 is a really good deal for this.
I don't know. They're doing Moo emulation. They didn't have Code Mystics do this the way Arcade 1-Up did. And, the screen was pretty bad, too, Mike. Are you sure this isn't a $300 buy it on clearance machine?
I don't know. That's everybody's going to have different opinions about this. There's some people be like, "It's horrible. It's the worst thing that ever happened." But I mean, this just came out. This just released. It's $150 off right away. And there's not another way to buy Star Wars unless you can find a used one. Like if you want to play Star Wars, this is it. The games all play really well. It's just 100%, like I said, it's got a good yoke, but it's a little low. And the screen, if you're okay with TN monitors, you've dealt with the Arcade 1-Up ones before, they don't bother you, that's fine. Emulation is still a bit of hit and miss, but that's only for the vector games. And with the $150 off, you can consider working with someone like Buy Stuff Arcades to do an upgrade kit, get a different screen, yada, yada, yada.
Carl, what do you think, man?
Again, I'm a fan of home arcade. I think any options that people have are great options because I can't start from scratch and build any of these things. So anything is a starting point to build a cabinet that you must have in your home. And I'm always going to say that, whether these are 3/4 scale, whether they're a desktop, whether they're miniature, keep these things coming because it's going to be the best cab that somebody gets. And without that, you're spending thousands of dollars for, a multi-cade somewhere. So
that's a good point. That's fair. And if you did happen to pick this up, or if you have an original Arcade 1-Up Star Wars that maybe you're a little bored with and want to rejuvenate it and
turn it into a multicade, right, P-Dubs?
Turn it into a multicade. Buy Stuff Arcades officially put up for pre-order yesterday or the day before the They're Star Wars PC mod kits, which a lot of people in our community have been waiting for a long time. And they've also been teasing people by showing footage on like their Facebook pages and stuff of them playing Star Wars Battle Pod. And then just today, they released a video showing Star Wars Trilogy. So those are like the coveted games that a lot of people are like, oh, we don't want the old Atari Star Wars. We want Star Wars Trilogy. Well, here you go. Here's a way to get that up and running if you're not familiar with how to do this yourself via nefarious means, right? And they're doing these waterfall control decks, which look fantastic, of course. You get to kind of, what's great is the mod will be as expensive and extensive as you're willing to take it, right? Like there's ways you could keep it cheaper, just get the PC and maybe the encoder boards and stuff like that. But if you wanted to go all out with sound upgrades, riser boosters, 19-inch screen upgrades, you can go all out, man. And get a little nuts here with all the different upgrades. So is anyone here? Did anyone here pre-order the PC upgrade kit the last couple days? Let us know in the chat. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, no, I was joking that I ordered the PC upgrade.
Did you order it?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Mike, you're a modding god.
Actually, I did talk to them about it. I am going to do the 19-inch screen upgrade on my basic phone one. That is one I'm 100% looking to do. And where I already have the yoke, they're going to possibly make me a connector cable so I could use Glenn's yoke on it, too, to see if it works.
Yeah, I saw that they mentioned that. So Glenn's GRS yoke, works with Arcade 1-Up Star Wars machines, basically plug-and-play swap. When it comes to Basic Fun, they don't work automatically. There's an extra, I think they said board that they're going to have to include.
No, it's just an adapter.
Oh, so an extra adapter, so like an extra thing that they have to include to get it working. So that's cool to hear as well. But we got a couple. Pre-ordered today. Billy Woods, go big. Hector, I did, excited. Nooner, he pre-ordered as well. Look at this, the MSRP. Before it went on sale at Walmart, the MSRP was $5.99 before the sale price. I don't know, Steve. I don't recall seeing that. Go ahead.
Well, I was talking to Buy Stuff yesterday, and Buy Stuff were telling me they were getting hammered with pre-orders for this. Like, very, very, very busy. So I think people are excited, especially with the waterfall deck, which is a really nice touch, and everything you can play on it. People love this stuff. People love Buy Stuff doing it, so good for them.
Yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow, Saturday, I can finally publish a video that I've been working on for their WrestleFest mod kit. So if you're also waiting for that from me guys, that's a heads up there on the.
I know James was waiting on that one, and thanks to the terrible economy and people's desire for WrestleFest, he might actually still be able to use it.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, James hates everything. Told me, well, P-Dubs, I'm waiting to see what your what that mod kit looks like. Your video. If it looks cool, I'll keep my WrestleFest and maybe buy that and do that. And then he messaged me. He's like, your video's not out yet, so I just put it up for sale on Facebook. And he's had nobody reach out to him wanting to buy it, guys. Nobody wants to buy the WrestleFest. And what's funny, too, is I saw 2 Basic Fun WrestleFests for sale on Facebook Marketplace locally here in Arizona. One of them's not mine. I still have mine because it's been modded now. But I find it funny, too, that they've been sitting there. It's not like they were put up and sold same day. You know what I mean? Which is what used to happen with a lot of arcade 1-ups. Now these things just sit there.
Really quickly, Gamer Fridge, yes, I see this in your comments several times. Even though it's being sold through Walmart and Target, it's still Spreetail. It's still online only. So, yes, just make people aware of that. Spreetail is the one selling this for $4.49 through Walmart, but a really good deal. The other thing, it's wild. I did a video a little while ago, and I talked about I'm at a point where I can't bring anything in unless something goes out, and I ran into trouble because of it. Because I went out, I bought that big blue arcade, and then I got the Star Wars, so I had to move my NBA Jam XL out. Except guess what? I can't sell it.
Why not?
No one's nipping. I had a couple people message me, and with my least favorite thing to hear, like if you put something up for sale, for some reason every Newfoundlander writes you and goes, "Best price," and I'm like, "Make me an offer, asshole! If you don't like the price that's there." I just posted it,
man.
and the last
Yeah.
person who wrote me said, "Rock bottom price," and I said. But that's it. Nobody has offered to buy this at all. So I think I'm stuck with NBA Jam XL.
Buy stuff. Are you guys in the chat? I thought I saw him a minute ago. Where did you post the Star Wars trilogy video? I cannot find it. I wanted to show it off to the audience here. I saw it when I was scrolling through. I thought it was Facebook today. Do you know where it is or where they posted it?
No.
No idea. But I did want to say I have
Go
the
ahead.
Buy Stuff Star Wars mod, the Android box.
Oh yeah, you did that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that cab is definitely a much more exciting cab because I didn't grow up playing Star Wars, the 3D vector stuff there. You know what I mean? So I didn't play that cabinet much at all. But now with that mod, I definitely enjoy playing all the racing games and all the other options that you have.
Oh. Did they have the Sega 32X Star Wars arcade game on there? Carl, do you remember that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they usually include that on like their racing builds and stuff. All right, hang on. I think my buddy Jason might be able to help us out here. All right, let's see if this will work. Ah, here it is. This is what I wanted to show people. Let's get this off screen and let's just go full screen on this. Why is it not working? Oh, that didn't work either. Apparently I cannot get stuff to work here, guys. All right, so that's as big as I can make it for you guys. But take a look here, man. This is with their PC mod. It's pretty awesome, in my opinion. Great way to play the coveted Star Wars trilogy.
Oh yeah, I have that game on mine.
They included this on their Android box?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I had no idea. There you go.
I suck at it, but I tried it a few times. I can never get those whatever you call those little cables that's supposed to tie their legs up.
Oh, and that is the Return of the Jedi yoke on the arcade one-up Star Wars. How'd you get that to work?
Oh yeah, take a look right there. Look, yeah, with the Red Atari logo. That's the basic fun one. This is Techno version. Oh, Techno Parrot. Okay. Wait, so the basic fun deck fits on the Star Wars? I'm thinking maybe what they did, Billy, was just swap the yokes. But
No, that's the Return of the Jedi deck.
That is the Return of the Jedi deck?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, I mean, we know that they were all being made by the same factory. I guess it would make sense that they're relatively the same size. Let's see here. Adapter cable test. Deck slightly smaller, but pretty close.
All right, guys, hurry up and get that screen all sorted out so I can buy that from you when you get a chance, guys, before I'm tempted to buy another giant TV for some reason.
There you go. What else we got going on here, Mike?
That is it, P-dubs. That's enough.
Well, we're 10 minutes early, though. I promised people 1 hour and 18 minutes.
No, you said absolute 1 hour and 18 minutes. The only other thing we were going to talk about, Carl wanted to talk about AtGames because of his contractual obligations.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I go to Sam's Club and Costco all the time and came across the Black Friday sale for the Turtles pinball, or P-Dub's got the picture there, for $999. They had them at the Sam's Club. So if anybody's interested in the Turtles Legends pinball, this is the HD pinball, not the 4K. So.
Yeah, so is this going to make its way into your basement? Are you going to get rid of the your other machine?
I have enough ATGames stuff that's not functioning in my basement.
If you want something where you can play the update game, head to Carl's basement. Turn it on, update, turn it off. But there we go. Did anyone even buy this thing? Let us know in the chat. Or do you know anyone who's bought one of these? I can't recall anyone telling me.
You didn't
they
get one,
picked
Peanuts?
Of course not. I already have the HD that's been fully modded, and then I have the 4KP downstairs. So I don't need another AtGames machine. So, but yeah, there you go. Mike, what about you, man? Would you want a Turtles?
No, I mean, personally, I don't see the point for me because I have a Legends Pinball 4K, so it's not something I'm interested in. But I think it's a good option for people who don't already have like an AtGames Legends Pinball 4K if they want to play Zen games. Although we don't know for sure whether or not Zen games will ever show up on this, right? Because they're not available now. And there's no commitment or guarantee that they will be there in the future. So, they said that it can possibly play them, but I wouldn't buy it until, me personally, I think $9.99 is a good price if you're already pot invested. But if you're only buying this for Zen Studios to play Zen Studios games, I'd wait until they were up and running on the system before I bought this.
Yeah,
and then full transparency, my ALP does function with stock games, just not with VPX or anything else that I want to play with. And I have some other ways to play. I mean, in all honesty, to me, for $999, I would go with the X Arcade and get me a VR headset for those combined prices. I just enjoy playing the VR that way, so.
Yeah,
this would be a hard sell knowing what's available today.
Yeah, and I like the leaderboards on the Pinball FX VR, and I liked it too, Carl, when you messaged me saying you had passed me, and then I played and passed you, and then I sent it, and we got to do that trash talking back and forth, which in my opinion was fun. Yeah,
it was a little silent. You said, "Hey, I'm gonna do it," and then you didn't sleep for like 2 days, and then you beat my score, and then you just let me discover it on my own.
I got so mad. I got so mad playing that I couldn't even beat my previous top score.
The first day.
And that was on Scared Stiff, right? On Pinball VR? Yeah. I couldn't even beat my previous top score. I was just having... You ever have those days, guys, where you play like digital pinball or virtual pinball and you just... Nothing's going right. You know what I mean?
That table was designed to drain that ball down the center if you hit that box up there, so it's just...
Yeah. That's why you got to nudge, boys. So, you got to be a nudge master like Michael B.
Michael B, you have the same low score on that game that you had from day one. So you're not doing too much of nudging. You're not doing too much.
Yeah. We'll see about that. I got my X Arcade brought downstairs now, put in my main room. So as long as I can get down there, get the kids' toys cleaned up, the dogs haven't destroyed everything, I might put some time in on it tonight, man, with that haptic kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one other thing I did want to talk about. There was some November game updates for the Nintendo Switch Online this past week. They were actually really good. We got some really, really hard NES games and some quality Game Boy titles as well. So I don't know if you had the video already. I had it in my topics to talk about.
The only thing I like about November...
I vetoed that topic.
You vetoed that topic? You Perfect Storm Gaming it?
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Michael B, I love when November ends so you can start saying December.
I say it with a Z just to piss off MG because fuck them. That's why.
Oh, man, too funny. New Nintendo games came out. Michael B got hyped. You did a live stream. You showed off all the games?
Yeah, I played through all of them, some of them better than others. I really struggled with Battletoads at first, like bad. I mean, I couldn't even get down the second level, which is usually, an afterthought. And then the turbo tunnel usually takes me out. But anyways, we get Battletoads, Ninja Gaiden 2, The Sword of Chaos. And then for Game Boy, we got Bionic Commando and a really good Kid Icarus game of Myths and Monsters on Game Boy. So Go check them out, guys. Really, really good Nintendo game releases. Usually, whenever it's Game Boy, no, Game Boy's not so bad, but Nintendo and Super Nintendo have been the absolute shits for the last little while. So this is one of the best updates for the lower tier Nintendo Switch Online in a very long time.
Yeah. Fourth Horseman asks, what happened to the other guy? He's talking about nostalgia. Keep in mind, there's 4 of us. We all have lives. We all have stuff going on. And sometimes we have to take time off. Nostalgia is on an extended leave of absence from the show for right now.
I explained it last time when you weren't here. So Nostalgia is still on that cruise. And the last thing he said to me, what happens on the open seas stays on the open seas. So he'll be back soon, I guess.
I love that episode of Friends where Joey says to Chandler when he's trying to figure out what, it's when he discovers that Chandler and Monica are together, but he finds the eyelash curler and stuff. And he's like, were you not on a gay cruise? So nostalgia's okay. We all have stuff going on. Hell, earlier this year, guys, I took like 6 weeks off the show. I wasn't around for 6 weeks, guys. Sometimes stuff happens,
Duke Dog has mentioned this several times in the chat for some reason. There was a show of Iconic Arcade releasing this like Pac-Man handheld this week. I don't even know why this is news. Like, does anybody even care if another company makes any more Pac-Mans? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in the community would give a shit.
I do.
Well,
you would buy another Pac-Man?
I still have a 3/4 scale size Pac-Man yet. Any Pac-Man.
Well, this would be a full-size Pac-Man if Iconic Arcade actually does one.
That's what I'm saying. Pac-Man's my game, and I don't have one. So
No.
I would love to have one, but right now I have my quarter arcade one. I have my countercade, but I do not have a big one. But speaking of quarter arcades, they still I have my Burger Time.
Jeez, Ichabod. I thought we were friends, bro.
Hey guys, Michael B.
Go
I
ahead,
got
man.
my Burger Time quarter arcade cabinet, which is absolute beaut. And for the people that may be interested, it is on sale for their Black Friday sale for $149 for the cabinet. So just have
Make
fun.
sure you watch Carl's review. It's one of the better Burger Time reviews on YouTube. Definitely better than Michael B's review, for sure.
Oh, you can go straight to hell. Carl's videos are trashed.
Mike, that's mean. That is mean.
No,
That
go
was a
check
good-
out Carl's review. I gave it a like. I gave it a like on Twitter. I shared it out as well.
All right. Be a team player. Yeah, I mean, as far as we know, someone intentionally leaked a photo of Pac-Man running on some iconic arcade handheld. But guess what? Pac-Man currently is running on 10,000 handhelds that you could buy on Amazon because Bandai Namco lets anyone do it. So to me, that's not even news. It's not even exciting or interesting. Wake me up when they decide to make an arcade machine. There you go.
So yeah, I wonder where all these leaks are coming from, right?
Oh yeah, isn't it crazy? I wonder what's happening there. Yep, iconic arcade handhelds. Yep, no, it's going to be as bad as the Unico handhelds. The Unico handhelds are terrible. They're terrible, and they keep releasing them, and there's just the handheld market is so hard saturated. It's oversaturated. Like if you want to release a handheld, you got to bring it. You got to bring something cool and unique. You know what I mean? Like whether it's hardware or something. Like look at what look at what MyArcade did with the Game Station Go, right?
100%. Yeah.
Like they're like, okay, no other handhelds have a trackball and a paddle built in. Let's freaking do that. You know what I mean? Like at least it's different, right? Let's also add the alphanumeric keypad. You know what I mean? Like you can't just keep releasing these handhelds and be like, oh guys, it's got Pac-Man on it, and we painted it yellow and think everyone's gonna want to go buy it. You know what I mean?
But Pac-Man always sells no matter what is on, so there's always going to be something out there. Even
Carl,
I walk into Aldi, they'll have little.
I
Pac-Man.
think it's a goddamn shame, Carl, you never picked up the arcade one up Pac-Man XL. And you know what? You should right now. Because you're pretty close to Canada, if you drive over to Canada right now, they've actually got the Pac-Man XL at Costco in Canada for $699 Canadian.
That's not a bargain.
Carl, how much do you think the Iconic one's going to be? If Iconic makes one, it's going to be $1,000 US.
No one has made a Pac-Man cabinet that I want yet. I'll keep it at that.
How in God's name did you not want the Arcade 1-Up XL one?
I remember issues in Cleveland. We had issues.
Yeah. It had,
What issues? P-Dub stepped in it.
Yeah, other than that, but there was something I didn't like about it. It had an extra game on it that was stupid or something. I don't know. It's something I don't recall what it was, but it still didn't meet my criteria.
he didn't get a rise in his silk pajamas when he played Pac-Man XL.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Nothing peeked through the peekaboo hole.
I think one of the funniest things ever about the Cleveland trip was when we're at the Airbnb house and we're all hanging out, and we all had the separate bedrooms, and whatchamacallit, we went into Detroit Love's bedroom, and he had his pajamas laid out like Hugh Hefner. These silk pajamas, they were laid out. He set them out at like 3 p.m. because they had to be ready for that evening. And we're like, what the fuck are these silk pajamas doing in here? Is Carl going to seduce us? It was great.
I won't say names, but one of you two just decided to come in butt naked and go into the shower. So
that was Mike. That was not
me.
That was not me.
Sir.
Maybe it was console
kids.
kids.
We have 6 bathrooms in there, but
weird
you just
like
have to
that.
use Love's bathroom.
So really quickly before we go, Carl's too stupid to take up on this deal, but obviously the best Pac-Man ever made to date was the Pac-Man XL Arcade 1-Up. So that is currently for Canadians.
Don't call Carl stupid. That's not very nice.
Oh no, I think it's justified in this.
This is my last situation. Show. I'm sorry, the longest running show.
It's the abuse. The abuse towards Detroit Love is unbelievable.
Anyways, Canadians, $6.99, $200 off for the Arcade 1-Up Pac-Man XL right now at Costco. And the Atari Game Station Go is on sale there for $169 Canadian as well.
Yeah. Also, guys, you might want to get a go to BJ's this weekend and grab yourself the Atari Game Station Go. I heard they keep dropping the price on it. Now I'm hearing it's like $129 there versus $180. And also other products that they're carrying, they just keep going. They keep lowering the prices on all the video game stuff that everyone's been talking about lately. I'm just sitting here waiting for those damn golden tea things from New Wave Toys to show up there, those little plug and play arcade stick consoles. So yeah, tackling when he walked in the door was the best TV I've seen. Yeah, I had no idea he was going to tackle me, and he hit me hard like a linebacker, and it was a moment, that's for sure. It was a moment.
So, Terry B, I don't know how long the sale is on for today. I noticed it tonight. It's also available online, so if you don't want to go and you just want to order online, same price online as in store.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's $129 right now at BJ's, and it comes with a travel case that you're not going to get off of Amazon. So make sure you guys go pick it up there. What stinks about Arizona? Arizona's weird when it comes to club stores. We have Sam's Club and we have Costco. Micro Center has it's not really a club store, but still, we just got our first Micro Center in Arizona. But we don't have any of the BJ's club stores out here, and not only that, they refuse to ship to Arizona as well. So I can't even even though I'll never go to a store, I can't even create a membership and sign in and buy and have something delivered to me. They won't, why would you turn away money? What is wrong with you? But they won't even ship to Arizona. So now, when stuff comes out that's there, I have to ask my friends in other states to buy it for me and ship it to me. So, what a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Carl, I'm gonna apologize to you. I'm sorry for saying you were stupid. That was very rude. But you said the Pac-Man XL was not a deal. I will tell you, $6.99 Canadian is $499 US for an XL cabinet, not a 3/4. So,
can I get that over here without having to go to Canada?
No, they're sold out in the US. You can't buy them anymore.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. They'll make another one.
Now,
no, they won't.
Now, I think tomorrow, let's give people a heads up on what's coming up on our channels. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a Shinobi stream. That's what my audience voted for in the 4 games I offered. So we're going to play the new Shinobi game. Also, hopefully get that WrestleFest video published tomorrow as well. I've just been busy with my wife, guys, in the holidays, so I haven't been able to wrap it up. So that's what I have on my docket this weekend. Carl, do you got anything coming out this weekend or soon?
Michael B., Best Buy has this cabinet for $449.
What cabinet?
The Pac-Man.
XL?
Yes. Deluxe.
Show me. No.
Oh,
No, the Deluxe and XL are 2 different things, Carl, my friend.
Oh, okay. So did we have Deluxe in Cleveland, right?
no, we had an
no,
XL.
we had the XL.
Was it the XL? Oh, okay. I thought it was Deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
You got any videos coming out, Carl?
No, I don't have any videos, but I some things I did buy not for Black Friday necessarily, but just before Black Friday. I purchased the 2 stools from, well, I guess that was Black Friday, from New Wave Toys, and then I ordered the little phone book, the pay phone, for my diorama here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put it in here. Probably right next to the coin machine, but I got a little pay phone for that. So I think those are coming like Tuesday or so. So I'll
Very cool.
be doing videos featuring those 2 things. Other than that,
Has Mrs. Detroit Love ever kicked open the door to the basement and yelled down, "Carl, are you playing with your dolls again?"
yeah, she usually asks about playing with something else, but
His dioramas are awesome. They're very cool. Oh yeah, you're all blurry.
yeah.
What about you, Mikey Blue? What can people expect from you? Anything this weekend?
Yeah, so I am planning on doing some work on my big blue arcade that I got. So without spoiling too much, my marquee wasn't up and running, and I had a couple buttons that were funky. So I got to try to fix those, and I'm just going to be playing around. Might do a little bit of a video on that, and I should do some gameplay streams over the weekend of some of these Evercade carts I got this week. So I'll probably be playing both Neo Geo Arcade 2 and 3 for Game & Watch with Michael B at some point this weekend. Other than that, I'm going to be also trying to finish Ghost of Yote because I'm getting pretty far on that, and that's been pretty fantastic so far.
Well, I don't know how either one of you guys will be able to get any of these things that you guys are projecting with all these AI videos that you guys are doing. Those things are hilarious.
P-Dubs can't make anymore. He's out. He's out of juice.
Yeah, I'm out.
I made one video and it keeps saying we cannot open up your draft folder or something crazy. So it's like this sucks.
Well, you probably made something naughty, Carl. Knowing you, it's probably
Knowing
a
you.
naughty video.
It wasn't naughty.
And what was I going to say? Yeah, Sora, I hit the cap for Sora videos, so I have to wait until like November 29th, which is tomorrow, before I can make some more. But man, we got a lot more to make with some of the goofiness in this community. Holy cow, we had a lot of fun doing that last time around. But also, now the things that I was doing great with video production in December, but then 2 things happened. Number 1, Demio came out on VR, and I've put 15 hours into it, which slowed me down from video production. And then number 2, my wife's unexpected rush surgery on her foot and her recovery. So it's been, which has slowed me down. So, but we'll, hey man, videos will get done when they're done. How's that sound, guys? It'll get done when they're done. So,
and sometimes the wait is worth it.
Thanks so much, Billy Woods. Thanks so much. Okay, guys, do us a favor. If you enjoyed tonight's podcast, give us a thumbs up on the way out. That thumbs up helps a lot. If you catch us on replay and if you're watching on mobile, scroll to the right, add some hype points. We definitely would appreciate that as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to Detroit Love's channel, guys. Let's get Detroit Love over 10,000. He deserves it with all the hard work he's put in over the years. And Carl, whenever you're ready, send these people on their way. You guys have a great weekend.
Guys, again, happy holidays. Thank you for dealing with my fuzzy camera. Thank you for joining us this week. We appreciate you. We love you. Until next time, we'll see you on the web.